Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of June 29th through July the 5th. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And what we have coming up for you, Aries, on Monday is we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant just really is telling me that Monday feels like the regular every Monday routine, just doing the routine stuff on Monday. Plodding along actually is what's coming through. Just plodding along, just kind of going through the motions. So it feels like this is one of those Mondays that, you kind of wake up and you go, oh yeah, I have to start the week again. And you're just kind of doing what you need to do to make sure everything is taken care of on Monday. Now, Tuesday, what we have coming up, Aries, for you is we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, an Ace of Swords in reverse is just telling me that on Tuesday you're passing along some good ideas. I'm feeling like for a lot of you this is work related, and you will be training somebody that you work with on Tuesday. So that's kind of an interesting thing. For others of you, and the majority of you, I do feel like this is work related, having to do with training somebody at work. But there is a smaller percentage of you that will just be generally passing along some good ideas on Tuesday. So Ace of Swords, this could be somebody coming to you and asking you for advice, and you're able to give them some advice. This could also be giving somebody a message, some information that they need to know, or maybe some kind of new way of looking at things or new way of handling things. So this is just passing along some good information on Tuesday is the general read on that card. Now, Wednesday, what we have coming up is we have the Four of Coins in reverse. Four of Coins in reverse just talks about taking some money that you had stashed away and using it. So this can be money that you had stashed away. Maybe you've been stashing away money to make a down payment for a car or a home, and something comes up and now you have to spend that money somewhere where you weren't planning to. Or this could be you actually taking that money out and making that down payment on the car or the home. Whatever it is, this is talking about taking money that you have saved away and pulling that out and using it. Now, Thursday, what we have, Aries, is we have the Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins is a sweetness card. This is a card of security, and it talks about increasing security in your current manifestation or in your life here this time around. So when we're talking about the Ten of Coins, what we're seeing is that you're doing something that brings more security to yourself. So this could be like maybe you just bought a new car, maybe you just bought a new home. We saw that yesterday that you're pulling money out of savings. Maybe you bought something that adds to your security. Other things that add to people's security is maybe when they get a raise at work, when they get a new job. This can also be, some people feel more secure whenever they have a relationship that's solidifying. So this can be getting engaged or getting married. This can also be even going exclusive when it wasn't exclusive before. Another thing people sometimes associate security with is bringing a new baby into the family, increasing the baby that, increases the lineage. And so people actually feel more secure with that as well. So there's a lot of different ways that this could play out, Aries. I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do more with material goods than relationships or with babies. This has to do more with, raises or new cars or adding on to the home or something like that that is a very tangible, touchable type of security. Not all of you, though. There are some, there's probably like 20% that this has to do with relationships or new children. Um, where you're pulling your security from on Thursday. Bottom line is something is happening in your life that makes you feel more secure on Thursday. Now, Friday, what we have showing up is we have the Eight of Clubs. Everything is moving very quickly on Friday. Things are fast, 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 snap, snap, snap. I feel like, Saturday's the 5th of July. So I'm feeling like, is that right? No. Which day is the 4th? 30th is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday is the 4th. Okay, so Friday, I feel like things are moving fast. I feel like some of you are actually getting Friday off of work so that you can have a 3-day weekend for the 4th of July. Not all of you, But I'm really, whenever I pick up that Eight of Wands card, I'm really getting an impression of people rushing around, packing, throwing things into suitcases, getting ready for a road trip. So I don't know, maybe that's actually happening after work for some of you, but there's just a lot of preparation, getting ready, going on. Things are happening quickly, and you're trying to throw them all together real quickly on Friday. That's what I see with the Eight of Clubs there. Now, Saturday is the 4th of July. That's the Knight of Coins in reverse for you, Aries. Knight of Coins in reverse. This talks about blowing the budget. And I'm just going, ha ha, because fireworks get me every time. Fireworks are so freaking expensive. And what is 4th of July without fireworks? So, especially at a certain point in my life, I had young stepchildren in my life, and so we had to have fireworks. And I don't even know how much money I spent. I spent until it was all gone. And then the rest of the weekend was kind of quiet. And of course, fireworks go fast too. But so anyway, this card is talking about blowing the budget. It's about spending the money and going, you know what, I'll fix the budget later, but right now this is the important thing. I'm going to spend my money here and just blowing the budget. The other thing that this can talk about is it can talk about not being diligent about bringing the income in. So say that you normally work Saturday, or say that you have a business and normally you would be doing something to expand that business on Saturday. Saturday, I don't see you doing that. I see you just taking the day off, relaxing, enjoying, spending the money that you do have. Maybe not all of you will spend it all on fireworks. There's also picnicking and food and all kinds of stuff, inflatables to float down the creek in and everything else. But the Nine of Coins is perfectly appropriate for a 4th of July day. Okay, so let's see, that's Aries. It's going to be interesting to me to see if we get the Nine of Coins in reverse showing up for everybody on the 4th of July. That would be funny. Okay, so now Sunday, what we have is the moon. Okay, so guys, here's the deal with the moon. The moon is telling you that you have a situation on Sunday where you have some information on this situation, and you have just enough information to let you know that there's a lot more information out there than what you're getting. So there's more in this situation than meets the eye. So that's what you're figuring out on Sunday. The moon is showing you little bits and pieces of this situation, but there's way, 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 way more under the surface. And of course, that's always a tantalizing thing whenever you know there's more under the surface. Of course, the first thing you want to do is start digging, digging, digging for information. And sometimes that's really the worst thing we can do. Sometimes we just want to sit back and wait and let the information come to us. But anyway, I'm not giving any advice here whether you should dig or whether you should sit back. The moon is just saying that you have some kind of situation like that. And so that advice is going to vary from person to person depending on the situation. Of course, whenever I see the moon card come up, what that tells me personally is it's time to get a reading. Let's see what's going on here. Now, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm naturally a detective type person. I always want to know what's going on. If there's a secret, that's just a challenge to me. I'm going to dig that thing out. We're going to see the big picture. So when I see a moon card, it's time for me to either start doing some reading, or it's time for me to get somebody else who's more objective to do some reading for me. So if you guys want a reading on Sunday about whatever this situation is that comes up where you don't know the full picture, you just have little bits and pieces, I would be happy to do that for you, and it would be a great thing to do a reading on. So anyway, Aries, after that shameless self-promotion, I'm going to end with that because that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a session with me, please check out my website. Make sure I am the best reader for you. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've looked around, if you still feel like I'm the best person for you to work with, then go ahead and contact me and we'll schedule you something as quickly as possible. Right now, I don't have any kind of waiting. I can usually get to you the same day or the next day, so that's always fun. And I look forward to working with you. Everybody have a great week. I'll see you here next week. Peace out.